grade 4. Yung teacher po namin, binigyan po kami ng isang short quiz. I-drawing ninyo kanya yung Bicol region. Siguro po 1963 yun, Mr. President. Yung Masbate hindi pa kasali sa Bicol region. So hindi, kabisado ko naman po sapagkat mahilig po ako sa social studies, Mr. President. Meron pong dalawang nangungopya sa akin, yung isa nasa likod, yung nasa kaliwa ko. Yung nasa likod po, nakopya niya pong tunay yung aking drawing. Pinagalitan siya pero ipinasa po sapagkat nakopya niya po yung aking drawing. Yung isa po, nangopya na nga, hindi pa niya nakopya. Ang kinopya po, Masbate. O wala po. Hindi po siya nakapasa. Ano ba ibig ko sabihin dito? Kukopyahin na lang eh. Alam po ninyo sa mga litigation lawyers, practicing lawyers worth their salt. Wala ka lang certification of non-forum shopping, i-dismiss ka na Supreme Court. Paliwanag po yun. Hindi subscribe yung complaint mo, dismiss ka kagad. Mahigpit po ngayon eh. Ito po, this is an impeachment complaint. You are removing the second highest official of government. Yun lamang pong verification. Sablay na po eh. Ano pong nakalagay dito? Section 3, paragraph 3. An impeachment complaint required to be verified which contains a verification based on informational belief or upon knowledge or information and belief or lacks proper verification, katulad po nito ngayon, shall be treated as an unsigned impeachment complaint. So pwede pong tratuhin pala ngayon. Sapagkat wala pong verification. It may be treated as unsigned impeachment complaint. Paano ba yun? Pagkat magsasalita po ang napakarami. Alam po ninyo kung, Sir President, kumbaga po sa nagluto ng sinaing, pasensya na po kayo kung kinakailangan ako po'y gagawa ng pagkahalin tulad, ano. Ang impeachment complaint po ay parang sinaing na niluto ng House of Representatives. Hilaw po eh. Hilaw na hilaw. Ano po yung hilaw sa Bicolano, Mr. President? Hilaw din po yan. Sa Bisaya,
Hilaw. Yeah.
hilaw din po. Sa Kapampangan, magadto, Mr. President.
Gato.
Sa Waray po, matagutog.
Matagod.
Sa Ilonggo po, lagdos. Sa Ilocano, marakusol. Sana po tama ang aking pagkaka-pronounce. Ang dami pong nagsasalita, Mr. President. Doon lang po sa House of Representatives, isa pong bagong pasok doon, ngunit patagal na pong nagserbisyo sa ating bansa. Naging senadora, naging Secretary of Justice, naging chairman ng Human Rights Commission. Alam po kung ano sinabi niya sa isang panayam? Ito po, nakuha ko. Harap-harapan na tayong niloloko. Kakaibang korte ito. Sana sa palengke na lang final ang impeachment case. At least doon, may nagtitinda ng totoo. Sana po, magtinda po siya ng matagutod na kanin diyan sa Samar, baka may bibili kaya. Pwede kaya siyang pumunta diyan sa Pampanga po para magbenta ng magadto na kanin. Kung may bibili, baka sakali. Pumunta kaya sa Panay para magbenta ng lagdos na kanin. Wala po siguro, Mr. President. Baka ngayon dagang dingding, hindi mapatusin. Huwag pong ganun. Ang dami na pong nagsipagsalita. Samantalang hindi po nila nakita. Ang dami, kayo po nagsimula ng mali. Hindi naman po sinasabi ng Korte Suprema na kailanman ay huwag kayong mag-impeach. Huwag na kayong mag-file. Ayusin nyo lang po eh. Yun lamang po ang gustong mangyari dito. Ayusin nyo. You want to impeach the Vice President, do it in the right way.
Yan.
Hindi naman po tinignan ang merito eh. Ang sinasabi yung proseso, hindi po nyo sinunod eh. Sinasabi na nga, walang impeachment complaint bukod sa isa. Laban sa isang opisyal sa loob ng isang akalain mo namang apat po kagad ang ipinay. Pagkatapos yung apat, i-consider mo na isa. Hindi naman po yata tama yun, Mr. President.
Pag-asa rin.
Magaling talaga to. Mr. President,
Batang ito mas siya sa.
gusto ko pong basahin isang parte ng official statement of the Integrated Bar of the Philippines and the Supreme Court's decision in Duterte versus House of Representatives, August 1, 2025. And I quote, "Disagreement with the court's reasoning is neither unwelcome nor unexpected. Dissent is not foreign to a democracy. It is essential to its survival. But to incite public repudiation of its authority, or even just to call for its outright defiance, erodes the very foundation of the legal order. Such actions disturb the equilibrium of powers and imperil the integrity of our democratic institutions, especially when appropriate legal remedies remain available within the framework of our constitutional system. If every adverse ruling becomes an invitation to disobey, the law ceases to be a constraint on power and becomes its casualty. The Constitution does not require agreement. It demands adherence." Ang sinasabi po ng mga ibang kasama natin, magpapile pa naman ng motion for reconsideration. Bakit hindi natin hintayin? As I said, Mr. President, if you are a practicing lawyer worth your salt, you are confronted with the unanimous decision of the Supreme Court. In a firm voice, it says this is unconstitutional, void ab initio, violative of due process, and the Senate never acquired jurisdiction over this. And it is immediately executable. Parang sinasabi niya sa'yo, wala ka ng room mag-file niyan. Is anyone expecting that even one soul of the member of the Supreme Court will reverse himself? We cannot defend our action, Mr. President, on the fortunes of litigation. Naalala ko pa nga po doon sa kaso ng Francisco versus House of Representatives, the former Chief Justice Renato Puno, in his separate concurring opinion, naalala ko po ang sabi niya, with the possibility of 2 impeachment complaints reaching the Senate, the good Chief Justice said that the Senate, in the exercise of its primary jurisdiction, can decide the question of whether or not the 1-year bar rule has been violated or not. The Senate can even decide if on its face the impeachment complaint has no legal basis. Natasabi pa po niya doon, Francisco versus House of Representatives, sabi pa niya ron if the Senate finds that the 1-year bar rule is violated, or that the impeachment complaint has no legs to stand on, that will be the end of the entire controversy. He was saying that let's give all the remedies available to the House and the Senate because of their primary jurisdiction. But when the case is ripe for judicial determination, it was the view of the former Chief Justice that the Supreme Court at that time, and only at that time, when it can speak with great moral authority in order to compel the loyalty, the respect, and the obedience of our people. Mr. President, when the Supreme Court negates the actions of a co-equal branch of government, it does not assert its superiority. Instead, it upholds the supremacy and the dominance of the fundamental law of the land, the Constitution.